Hello, my name is Zyia Active, and I'm going to be talking to you today about the 5 key things that you need to look at, the 5 key elements that you need to look at before choosing your side hustle. So, coming into 2021, 2020, side hustles are where it's at, right? You hear about it all the time. These home-based business, online businesses, residual income, passive income, whatever you call it. I got something for you. You need to watch this video before you make a decision. So a little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Zyia Active. I am from Canada. I have been in the direct sales industry for 2.5 years and have since built a 7-figure a month organization and a lot of 6-figure earners on my team. So we are so thrilled about the success that we have seen. I'm going to tell you it didn't happen by accident. I'm going to be sharing with you how I chose this company that has given myself and many people on my team a lot of success. So history, I am a registered nurse. I was a registered nurse for 10 years. I am a military wife, and I'll tell you, I met my husband 8 years ago, and I was doing well in my career. I'm somebody who's always been very career oriented. I love just always doing better, getting more educated, taking on more responsibility, more challenging roles, and challenging myself. That's very fulfilling to me. And after becoming a military wife, we moved around, and I was finding it really hard to have that professional development that I really craved. So after having my kids, I was reached out to by a stranger at the time, who is now one of my best friends, on a social media platform. And she introduced this company to me, and I had never heard of it before. And she had mentioned that it was launching in a new country, Canada, which is where I live. She was from the States, and that I should maybe give it a try. And I remember asking her, I was like, is this one of those things? Like, is this an MLM? And she's like, Jose, you will get coaching commissions. It is direct sales. And I really do think that you should check it out. At the time, I had just finished having my second child, and I was getting back into fitness. I was getting back into working out. I'm just going to turn this on here. Okay. I was really enjoying the postpartum fitness journey that I was on. I was wearing activewear all the time. So, I was already in the product, and all my friends were wearing activewear. I mean, that's what moms wear. And I was excited to try a new brand. I was very loyal to a well-known Canadian prestige activewear brand. So I was very, very picky, and I said, yeah, okay, we'll see. Like, you say it's that good, we'll see. So I ordered a starter pack, a business bundle. I didn't tell a soul, because I'm like, I'm not putting my reputation on the line for a company that I've never even heard of. Like, it's just like insert favorite company's name. Sure, I'll believe it when I see it. So I ordered the starter pack. It arrives at my house about a week later. I had even forgotten that I had ordered it. Gets to my house, and I brought it in, and I laid it all out on my bed, and I just knew. In that moment, I remember the first thing that I had picked up was the All-Star bra. So if you're familiar with Zyia Active, you're maybe familiar with the All-Star bra, but I picked it up, and I remember looking at it, and I was breastfeeding at the time, and it's like a high neck bra, and it was just like the best. It was just so good. Everything was just sucked away. I put it on, and I remember just thinking that this is going to be huge. I just knew. I was so certain. I just knew. I just had that gut feeling. And I mean, fast forward 2.5 years later, and I was definitely not wrong. So I'm going to fly into, that's my story, but I am going to get into the 5 things that you need to look at, because since then, with COVID and all of the developments in the world, so much has changed. And these side businesses, these side hustles, these companies, they're popping up all over the place. And it can be really overwhelming, because a lot of them maybe are using a lot of the products. I mean, I sure use so many different products from so many different direct sales companies, and I love supporting direct sellers. A lot of the products are pretty fantastic, but I wouldn't join those companies, and I'll tell you why. So there are 5 things that you need to look at when you are looking at a direct sales company or a side hustle opportunity, whatever you want to call it. And the first one here is going to be, let me see, I have my notes. I don't want to miss anything. The first one is going to be the product. Like I said, you have to love the product. When I opened up that starter kit, like I said, I held it in my hand and I said, okay, this is going to solve problems. Nobody else is doing it like us. Nobody else. I have not seen any bra crafted like this that is so high support, high neck, and incredibly stylish. I like the bra, but most people like our light and tight leggings, okay? So you want to have a product that people are going to be talking about, that people are going to want to share with their friends. And the other thing too is, I mean, a lot of other companies might have products that you're not going to Starbucks and, you know, decked out in like the shake that you're selling, right? Whereas if you're in activewear, people are going to ask you what you're wearing. People are going to ask you, you know, where did you get those amazing black metallic leggings? I need those. I've been looking for those. And then you can build your network that way. So you are always wearing your product. It's great to be a product of the product with other brands, but if you can always wear your product and have it front and center where people can see it, that is really key. So you want to have a quality product that you can get behind. Do I love everything I'm going to be completely honest here on this video, okay? Just like I am with my customers, just like I am with my team members, just like I am with anybody who's interested in the business. Do I love everything that Zyia comes out with? Nope, I don't. I don't love everything, but I love most of it. And I am confident enough in our quality to be able to refer this to my friends, my family, and, you know, and get behind the product. So the second thing here is the company, and I cannot stress this enough. Point number 2, you have to be able to get behind the company. So a couple things that you want to look at. You want to get a company that is young enough that it's not completely, you know, not everybody and their dog is selling this stuff. Not everybody has heard of the product. But you also want to get a company that's been around just long enough to be reputable, to develop a following, to have a reputation. So the company that I chose had been around. It was a bit young at the time that I joined, but since it has been around for a little bit of time, and we have a massive following and a very, very strong reputation behind our name. The other thing too is the company financially responsible? What are their priorities? What is their culture? So for example, just recently we went to our company's summit and we were talking about the priorities of the company. They're very transparent with us. Zyia Active and I hope that whatever company that you're considering is going to be very transparent as well. The company that I'm with has never held debt. They started from their living room, like so modest, so modest beginnings, such modest beginnings. They started in their garage and in their living room, and they were doing returns. Like the owners of the company were doing returns on, you know, size exchanges and stuff from their dining room table. Okay. They did that so that their representatives could get paid. This company has never held any debt, but their number one priority has always been to get their reps paid. And I think that that is just such an incredible thing that, you know, it just speaks to the culture of the company, that they were willing to do whatever it was that they had to do to, you know, to value we're not employees, of course, we're independent representatives, but just to value the people who put trust in their company and who support them. So that is a huge part of our culture. Don't be afraid to ask about the fiscal situation of the company that you're with. And I mean, for us, our CEO is going to hop on the phone with anybody. They will. If you have questions, and they're just such easygoing, down-to-earth people. If you've got questions, concerns, you want to know about numbers, they will hop on the phone with you. Okay, they're not too good. They're just so approachable, such amazing people, because they value that you are asking these questions. The third out of the 5 points is going to be the compensation plan. And I think that this is something that is often overlooked. We're a female-dominated profession in network marketing or direct sales. We're mostly women. And I think, I certainly don't want to stereotype here. I'm very numbers focused, and I know a lot of women are, but I think oftentimes it's maybe part of our culture and part the expectations that we have, that we don't talk about numbers. We don't ask, you know, like, how much am I going to make? Ask how much you're going to make. Like, for the love, don't work for free. A lot of us are taking time away from our families, taking time away from maybe our careers to work on this thing. Might as well have it be something that you can actually make money and potentially leave your job if that's what you choose to do. Okay, you want to make sure that you're investing something that's going to build your future. So ask about the compensation plan. Are you spending so much time with a customer who's going to make a $5 purchase or a $25 purchase? Or are you spending time with a customer who's going to make a $200 average purchase? So you got to do your homework with that. You want to make sure that you're selling something that is affordable to the people who, you know, is in your market, something that they buy anyways, they're probably spending money on anyways. But you also don't want to make it something that is going to be, you're putting in all this customer service effort just to have a small little commission. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are getting paid well for your work. And fun fact, the company that I am with, Zyia Active, actually has taken a look at the stats with direct sales companies and network marketing companies, and our reps actually get paid 3 to 4 times more than the average in other reputable direct sales network marketing companies that have been around for a very long time. So the average sale per rep is quite a bit higher. It's significantly higher. And I think that that speaks volumes. And it's, for me, like, that just means so much. It's not even about my paycheck. It's the people that I have who have trusted me as their mentor, having them get paid and having them change their life because of this, and their families, and they can send their kid to private school, and they can retire their husbands, or, you know, they can go part-time at work or leave altogether. To me, that is, it just helps you as a representative just have so much pride in what it is that you do. All right. So just, it's a true change, and it's just what you put in can pay off so much. The fourth one here is very, very, close to my heart. It's very near and dear to me, and that is the support and systems. So keep in mind, if you are a busy professional woman, which is usually who, you know, for the most part, that's who we work with, is busy professional women who, you know, maybe you're doing something else. You're probably a high achiever. You are someone who's goal oriented. I mean, of course, we have people who just want the discount, who just want like maybe an extra $500 or something. But if you're somebody who's goal oriented, that's usually who thrives on our team. And that is because we've got systems. Okay, so if you are familiar with network marketing, direct sales, you probably have heard the term systems. It's something that gets thrown around a lot. And let me just explain what that is. A system is something that will increase duplication in your business. So please, I cannot overemphasize, I can't emphasize it enough, the importance of systems in a business. At the beginning, when you just join a company and you're just kind of plugging away and you're doing your own thing, that's fine. But if you want to grow a team, as soon as you start getting, 3, 6, 10, 12, 20, 50, 100 people, you better believe that systems are going to be important. And if your leaders and your team already have those systems in place, then you're not going to have to take time away from your business and growing your team in order to create them. They're already made. So we really emphasize, do not reinvent the wheel on our team. Everything is done for you. If you have questions, there's an answer and there's a system for it. Okay. None of us, we're all busy professionals. We all want to see our teams grow, and we want to see our reps prosper, and we want duplication to happen. And that's not going to happen without systems. Okay. So automation, we're very, very big on automation. We're obsessed with efficiencies. So if there's anything that can be done more efficiently, we will develop a way to do that. We will address it right away. Okay. So if anybody notices anything and they're like, oh, we could do that more efficiently, we will find a way. And our goal is just so that you guys have more time. So our teams have more time to spend with their families and doing things that they like. Because if you don't have time to do that and your business is running your life, then what is the point? Okay. So make sure that you find a team that has a collaborative culture, who addresses inefficiencies. Okay, if you're talking to somebody and you're interviewing a mentor and they're kind of all over the place and they're talking and they're this and that and they're just talking all over the place, and maybe they're cracking jokes and they're great and they have great personalities, but are they organized? Okay, are their thoughts organized? Do they have a system to talk to you about the business in a systematic fashion, a linear fashion, or are they kind of all over the place? That is going to be a red flag, because I'm telling you that frazzled energy, it's not good. It's not good. It will translate into your family. It'll translate into your relationships, and your customers are going to feel it. And it's just not a good place to be. There is a better way. Okay. So interview your mentor, choose your team wisely. Whoever has the biggest team, it doesn't matter. It's not about numbers. Okay. I want you to just really think about the collaboration and the culture on your team and the efficiencies that you can address. And the last and final point here is timing. So you want to join a network marketing direct sales company in the right time. What is the right time? So I'm going to tell you the best time is going to be during an international expansion. When a company, and I can attest to this as being one of the first reps in Canada, I can attest to the fact that it grows exponentially faster if you join at the beginning. And I'll tell you, if you're in Canada and you want to join now, we're still at the beginning. Okay. We're still very early in this. And we, joining during an international launch is going to be the most exciting time. It's going to give you access to a monster of a market, and you can grow your business and your team very, very fast. So again, efficiency, right? So that is the most efficient time to join. And it just so happens that the company that I am with, Zyia Active, is actually launching at the end of this year in Australia. So we are very, very excited about that. It is going to be a monster of a market launch. We're anticipating it to be even bigger than the Canadian launch. So super impressive with that. And we already have a team built. So, if you want to hop on there and be part of a community and part of our collaborative culture, we've got an onboarding course. We have all kinds of cool things set up for you. So in closing here, I'm just going to say that if you were watching this video and you were considering a side business, a side hustle, a direct sales opportunity, really now is the time. Now is the time. Maybe you've been thinking about it for a long time, and maybe you are going to watch this video and some people are going to contact whoever mentor that they've been talking to or potential recruiter that you've been talking to about joining a team. And maybe you're going to say, I'm in. Or maybe you're going to watch this video and kind of file it away and say, oh, I'll get to it when I get to it. And then a year goes by and 2 years go by, and maybe you're still working at your full-time job, and maybe you're bored, and maybe you're still crying that you don't have that extra $500 or $1,000 a month, right? So it all starts with a decision. You have to make a decision, otherwise you're not going to move forward. And that goes with everything in life, right? So in any case, I hope that this is helpful for you. If anybody, if you are looking for more information about what I do, or if you are looking for a side hustle opportunity and you're kind of evaluating what it is that you want to do and you're looking at different opportunities, please watch this video again and kind of listen to the points and cross-check and just kind of reverse engineer your goals and make sure that they fit in with the 5 points that I covered. So hopefully this is helpful, and message me at any time if you want to chat. Bye.